waitress down at the diner?
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
So before we continue on here, welcome back once again to Let's Play Alan Wake with FrozenFoxy. And we're now just listening to the whole trailer park spiel, and we'll get on with it.
You ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Interesting stuff there. And a random boat in the middle of nowhere.
How about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Yeah, a tornado or, you know, a shadow beast tornado thing. Got a nice little thermos over here, and we'll continue on as some random dog barks at us. Sounds about right.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Even for my neighborhood. I think there's a dog barking outside right now, for real. Sweet. Got Randy's dogs over here. What do you know? There's the belly burster, the monster dog, and the famous dog that guy was talking about before. He was talking about hot dogs instead of strange
Follow me.
racing dog names or something. So yeah, it's a hot dog stand. And I guess this is the guy who owns it, since we're following Randolph. And it says Randy's Dogs. Got a little bit of a limp there.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
You mean blowjob?
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Mm-hmm. Well, apparently her name is not supposed to be what we thought it was. What I thought it was. Okay, no one thought it was that, but anyways, her name is Barbara Jagger,
Well,
apparently.
mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Sounds like a plan to me. Let's get inside of here and see what happens. I see something flashy in there. Hello? I see you right there. Whose footsteps are those?
Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes. Yes. Please come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh.
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I didn't know where the light switch was. That is what I would like to know.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Well, if she's a shadow, then she is definitely not doing anything in his best interest. Yeah, it looks like all the TVs just kind of smoke and burn out after whatever's going on there. Also looks like people really like mammoths around here. Medicate it? What is that? Medicate it to mate? Is that? I have no idea. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Not creepy even a little bit. No. What the hell? She seems very childish. You know, she's got very kid-like things in here. Not a very big
Rose
place.
took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
I'll take that. Thanks for the
Welcome
coffee.
To the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Be right back. Oh, had a bit of a phone call there, so back to it. And I guess she's done with what she was going to say anyway. Let's see if Barry has to say anything.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Wake doesn't seem too amused by that. Alright. Wow. There's some really small washer-dryer combinations in this game. I don't know what's up with that. But this place definitely seems extremely small and somewhat depressing. There's no TV in here either. There should be a TV in this room, not in the bedroom. That doesn't seem like a good place for it. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Well, we might be able to drive a car through here somehow. Maybe crash through a fence or two. I don't know. Because I don't know how we're going to get Barry to the car otherwise. Let's see what we got here. Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, Looked like trouble, and they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Great. So the police are probably around here. That's going to be a problem considering that we need to get to the kidnapper with the manuscript and all that kind of stuff. Well, hello, radio. Let's see what we got going here. Oh, I can't even turn it on from up here? Alright, well, I guess I'll turn it on from the front.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny. You know Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting, man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
What, the, pretty much clear skies? I guess that's really something else. At least it's not storming out. That seems like a good thing. You know, storms would be really awful because then, those shadows would be everywhere. It would be really difficult to do anything with them. Sounds like someone should take care of that baby. Meh.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
Hell, why is he shooting at me?
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him. Get after him. Don't let him get away. Move it. I'll have you shot if you let him get away.
They shouldn't have been shooting at him. It's making an assumption that Wake actually did something. And it would be making the assumption that Wake was a murderer or something. You know? And you're supposed to have, like, a trial of some sort. That's just ridiculous. There's a lot of people out here in the forest. We need to get out of here, because, the police, whoa. Police are pretty dangerous. Watch out.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh. I can't believe moving just that far is slipping away. That doesn't seem right to me. Whatever. You know, that's slipping away, that's slipping away. That's completely fine with me, but why the hell is everyone shooting at me? I mean, by now they must have figured out that nothing happened to that girl. They had to have gone in there. That's just ridiculous that they're shooting at me. Hopefully it won't be too hard to get away. Whoa, he's like right there. I'm surprised he didn't keep coming. What we got here? The dark presence sleeps. Huh.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Interesting. So the darkness seems to need a muse of its own for something to actually happen. Uh-oh. What is going on? Whoa! Well, that's a mess. There's no one in here.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me he fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
That guy is so bullshit. Oh, wait.
All units are advised that the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
How might I be armed? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. They obviously saw me without a weapon, and now they're saying I'm armed? What am I armed with? A tweed jacket? Jesus. See what's going on. Oh, skipped a bunch of pages. Rose visited by the dark presence.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
That's creepy. So I wonder if she has to go and be next to everyone to actually take them over, or what exactly happens there? If there's like other shades that can go out there and take over people. Not sure. Nice to have a safe spot, but I could really use a flashlight or something.
Search the area. Stay sharp.
Uh-oh. Sounds like the darkness is coming.
Over here.
Well, that blows.